where my iPad is. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I'll be right back. I gotta find my iPad. Found it. Ugh. Who's here? Who's happy to see Pistol Pete back, huh? It's been a little bit, huh? It's been over a week. I've left you guys for a week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I am back. Ooh, that's a bullet. That shouldn't be there. Okay. Well, seems like there's a lot of people here. I should, there's a lot of people here. Ooh. All right. Well. It's been a little over a week. Sorry, I've been on a little break. Feels good to be back. I'm gonna be on for a few hours, you know. 99's here. Ciao, fam. Josh, what's up, brother? Upright Tactical. Desert Armory and more. What's going on? Tyrone. Hello, everybody. I swore. I know. It's so hard. It's part of my language. It is a late night stream. So yeah. PG-13. I'm gonna try. I try, but I don't even know what I said. Did I swear? Oh man. Oh. Jay, focus. Upright says, glad you're back. Is need my fix while I'm at work. Hey, that's what I'm here for, people. Keep you guys occupied. Double tap that screen to subscribe. Double tap that screen, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Desert Armory. Did you change your name? Is Desert Armory someone that we do know? It's a new icon. You know, Focus, what's up, brother? This says just down with my live. Focus. Huh. I'm sorry I missed it. 3's here. She should be going to sleep. Tara says, what's up, Peter? Where have you been? Well, I went on a little vacation. You know, we went to a few different states, and yeah, I needed a break. And I came back on Monday. No, Sunday. And then yesterday I was like, oh my God, my guns are in a shamble. I gotta clean up, and yeah. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna go back for a little bit, see what's up with my people. And plus, you know, YT hates me. We know that they hate me. So I took a break, came back, and see if anything's changed. Looks like no. David says, why is finding a pregnant spot like finding a girlfriend? All the good ones are taken, so you stick it in the disabled one and hope nobody finds out. That's true. And there's nothing wrong with that. At all. JHM says, you still got your Mortal Kombat? Yes, I do, actually. I'll never get rid. I'm wearing that to the next SHOT Show. 100%. Stacker says, holy shit, first time here, bro. I'm trying to get like you, bro. Like and sub. Thank you so much, Stacker Actual. So, when I've been gone for a week, and believe it or not, I've only lost 10 subscribers. That's really good. Usually I lose 5 to 10 a day. So I'm actually pretty happy. So let's just gain some more today. So if you're lurking, please like and subscribe. You know, it is what it is. Focus says Davey's laughing. No doubt, Jerome. Hope all is well, brother. Desert says, what's up? was sharing love with Llama. That's awesome. Thank you. We all love each other here. So, you know, it works, right? JHN says, nice. Yes. I was in a Chinatown this week, and I almost bought a different one. I want like every color. You know what I really want? I told 3 this. Is I want, if you guys find one, inbox me. Okay? I haven't actually looked, but I want a rice patty hat, right? But Louis Vuitton. Like, all brown and LVs all over it. I need that, people. Or Gucci. If you find it, inbox me. Let me know. Let's see. Desert says, Stacker, I was subbed to you already, and thanks for... You know what, Desert? I'll sub to you. I don't know if I am. I am subscribed. See, I don't remember who I'm subscribed to. I'm sorry, people. David says, my family and I found out that my grandfather's addicted to Viagra. Nobody's taking it harder than grandma. Literally and figuratively. Yes. I like that one. Focus, Stacker. Turbo says, Joe said your message not going through. He didn't block you. Oh, no, I know he didn't block me. Yeah, tell Joel I 100% did not think he blocked me. I don't know if he thought that, but no. I was just letting him know that my messages weren't going through. Like, I'll go to his lives, some support, and I'll talk to him. And, like, he'll read most messages like me. And then it just feels like he's skipping over them. I'm like, he wouldn't do that to me. And I figure that my messages are not going through on his end. So, tell him, ni hao, and I love Joe. Where we at? Stacker says, got your desert community is what we make of it. Yeah, it is. Double tap screen to like. Yes, please. Hey, you know, better yet, if you want to play a game, double tap your favorite weapon. Mine's right there. The Blades of Chaos. You know it's hard. Focus says, David, you wow, broski. Ni hao, Pete and Pete's. What's up, Tim? You beautiful man, you. Don't ever doubt yourself, Tim. Upright says, sent your live to a big chat, Pete, trying to help the best I can. Hey, thank you, Upright Tactical. What chat is this? Not like I go to those chats anyways. Those chats and forums and Facebook groups, they're kind of toxic. You always get like that group of toxic mother effers in there. So I don't go to them. But thank you. Thank you very much. Tim says, how you win, bro? And hope kids at 3 are good. They're good. Been busy. I've been making the wall more, like you've seen. David says, what's the difference between a rabbi and a priest? A rabbi snips them off and the priest sugs them off. Oh, well, that's gross. That's gross. Stacker says, Focus is the man. Be like Focus. Hey, I try to be like Focus every day. Joel says hi. What's up, Joel? 3 says, hey, Tim. Dennis says, thanks, bro. I am to you like 6 months. Haha. Thank you. It just looks different. I don't know if you changed your name or your icon. That's, you know, the thumbnail. That's how I know people. Focus, appreciate Stacker. I try, brother. Ian Enman says, the Nigerian guy was telling me about Nigeria in his cool Nigerian accent, and it was cool. Hey, Enman, tell him to like and subscribe to Pistol Pete Worldwide. Tim says, I had 3, now it's guns. Hey, yes, it is. Tell everyone in the other one to come over here. Tim says, just ordered a slim fit holster I showed you. But my finger's still fucked up. Off topic. Stacker says, gonna make my rounds and elevate the boys. See you, dude, soon. See you later, Stacker. Tim says, for the prime. Nice. AR Murphy's here. What's up, bro? Stacker later, bro. Tim. Everyone say hi to everyone. I see it. Everyone saying hi. 44! My main man. What's going on, brother? It says, hello, Pistol Pete family. Hey, 44. Peter Parker's here. The other Peter says, you're a gangster? Question mark. Yeah, I would say I'm a gangster. I'm more Yakuza-ish. Like Triad-ish. I am the Vietnam. So like guerrilla warfare gangster. Urban gangster. Is that better? Yes, I'm gangster. Like and subscribe, Peter Parker. No, Peter, I'm gangster. This is 3. Can't stay long. Early rise tomorrow. Hey, well, 44, thanks for showing up. Focus is trying to get like y'all bigger gun tubers. I am too. I'm not a big gun tuber. I'm not. And I know a few. And if you guys are watching, because we're friends, I need that clout. Put me on your channel. You million subscribers. Hundreds of thousands. I can't even hit 10K. Because people don't like me. They don't want to see the Oriental man make it on YouTube. Fuck. I'm just an Oriental man trying to make it. 3 says, same 44. Upright says, have you ever played The Last of Us? One of the best games ever made, along with part 2. Upright, I have not. However, that show is awesome. I am not in that far, so don't ruin it. I'm maybe a few episodes past the gay episodes. You know, when those 2 gay guys are like, it was like about them for like 2 or 3 episodes or however long episodes it was. So after the gay couple, I'm like an episode or 2 after that. So I can only believe that the game is awesome because the show is awesome. I don't know if they tie together, if they do, if they don't. I don't know, but it's a good show. Peter Parker says, nice, bro. Thank you, Peter Parker. Historical is back. He says, getting ready to get rid of my Taurus G2. Didn't realize how bad a double action trigger was until I shot the Taurus after shooting Glock 19. I made this switch real hard. There's nothing wrong with the Taurus. The G2 is, the G3 is a lot better. But yeah, then you go to the Glock 19, and yeah, you have the most reliable pistol now ever made. Dwayne says, what's going on, brother? What's up, Dwayne? Pokemon's here. He says, 44 says, hit that like button. Hey, listen to 44. He knows what he's talking about. So hit the like button. Better yet, subscribe. You know? Subscribe. Why? Why would you subscribe? It's time to subscribe to Pistol Pete Worldwide. I haven't been here in, what, a week? Come on. Come on, people. Let's get it. Let's get 25 subscribers today. What is going on, everybody? Nusky says, yo! Tim's asking 3 stuff. Not so means here. He says, hey, Pete, where you been? Not here. Went on a little vacation. And, yeah, I took the kids out. Went to a few different states. And, yeah, that's where we've been. And then I had a few days off. You know, I was like, I gotta gather my marbles and see why YT doesn't like me. And yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Tim worked today, and boy, was it busy. I'm on tomorrow on Thursday. Says 3. 3, go to sleep. Tim says, sup 44. Not so mean says hi. That's AA Ron, by the way. 3 says, you. Pokemon says, my grandma passed away. That's right. Hey, Pokemon, I am sorry to hear that, brother. I'm seriously sorry. That sucks. Especially if you're close to her. But, my condolences. 3 says, hi, AA Ron. Tim says, me too. Wednesday, Thursday. What? I thought you were going to talk about Wednesday, the show. I like that, by the way. I like Wednesday. 3 says, I'm working a double Thursday. Ugh. 4 says, all good here. Tim. Mike says, I live rather modestly for my income. I don't like big houses. I do. But I do like my narrow hallways. I like those. Alleys are my favorite. I can do that. That's why I've been married 3 times. Marco Pierre White. I like him. I like him, Mice. Jesus, Pete! How you been? How's the family 3? They're good. They are good. They're getting ready. You know, it's the last stretch before they have to go back to school. Then I can get to shooting again, more frequently. Because when I have them with me, I don't shoot much. I don't. My base is cold without you. I'm sorry, JJ. JJ, I'll be over later. Half Hawk says, where's that super duper smoking hot Asian woman? Right here. Ugh, that was a little one. That's nothing. But she's right there, Half Hawk. And she says, it's time to like and subscribe. Blade's still hanging. Yes, I know. I still need to make a little video where I'm like, clang, clang, clang. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe. Official Bass Pro's here. He also says, it's time. It is. It is time, people. 3 says hi. 3 hope it goes quick. Tim got a new PDP? Maybe. Aaron says, live streaming has not been the same without you. See? I am the late night stream king. I'm sorry that you had to go frolic around town to other people. But I'm back here. I'm back here for you guys. Thank you, Aaron. 3 says, Tim, I dread work so much. Uh-oh. Can't have it all clean for you. What? Oh, man. Let me try this one. Let me try this one more time. That's a good one. Which one, Brass? Base says, Tim, don't tempt me. Says, don't talk or ask about another man's wife, nor kids, unless it's good intentions. Hey, I agree. But Half Hawk is a good guy, if you talk about him. And, yeah. Thank you, though. Don't tempt me. Half Hawk says, did you just shut our live stream? Yes, I did. Twice. JG says, I have my girls' engagement ring getting made. I'm nervous, guys. After proposal, I can buy more guns again. Hey. Congrats, JJ. I mean, she's going to say yes. So congrats. Expensive Koala says, how many of those are Glock Sig clones? Oh, quite a bit. There's a 48 up there, a 47, a 45. 19X might be up there. The other 47 might be up there. I don't know. And, yeah, CZ's are up there. I mean, I got a Shadow 2 right there. SPO1 up there. I mean, we can go on and on. Let's see. 48. I don't think I have my other SIG up there. Or my other... I might. I don't know. I don't know. Look at the wall. It's right there. Go look at my channel. It's all there, people. All there. So Expensive Koala. Like and subscribe. JJ says, what's your favorite holster company for larger guns, Pete? I'm really liking how my ANR has been. Well, JJ, if you like yours, don't change it. Don't. They're so expensive. You know, what I like is different. Like, I use slim fit holsters. You know, truthfully, they're the same. It's all Kydex. You know, and then the quality of, like, the screws, and if they back out, you know, stuff like that is the quality. You know, the wing, how far it comes out. These do come with a like a comfort bump right here. I think it's uncomfortable as shit. It pushes on my my fupa, and it hurts. So I just unscrewed and took mine off. It's like this big bump. It doesn't work for me. But yeah, and then I have like ones from Etsy. Like, I had this one custom made. Well, this is on a belt, but, or a Alti clip. But yeah, it works just fine. But I do have things I prefer. Like, I prefer the cord versus like the hinge that T-Rex does. That's a stupid guy. But anyways, don't hate me. Whoa, you guys are going on. Tim says, I know how you feel. 3. Dwayne says, level out. Sounds like somebody's been tampering with your pipes. Myself. Jimmy Swigert passed away. Hey, R.I.P. to Jimmy. I don't know who that is, but R.I.P. Bass Pro says, I have a wound vac and it made a farting noises all the time. And when I was sitting in a BMV, I hate those big bitches that work there. It made a farting noise and I just went, ah. Oh. I like it. Tim says, no, he has a pet frog. I step on him a lot. Thank you, Pete. If she says no, I'm keeping you in my basement eternally. I hope she says no. Halfhawk says, bro, he knows his wife is Asian and smoking hot. He's just being, yeah, he might be new. He doesn't know, that's all. I turned some heads, says Bass, bro. I believe it. The other way, I would have went towards it. That's what he says. A lot of people passing. I'm sorry. Ron says, I'm running out of ways to bust. Just keep watching me. I can do things for you. I can. But you have to be a subscriber. Is that a Bison make kit on you? Yes, it is, JJ. It is. Marcio says hi. Dwayne says I have Glock 19 Koa. Woo wee! The 19 Koa is, that's sweet. I want that optic. I'm not gonna lie. Nice, Dwayne. I want the 47 Koa, but it's like I have an aim point on mine already, so it's like, yeah, not gonna work for me. But I love that gun. Tim says, what the thing hanging down next to the pistols by right ear left? Wait, what? What's him? The bat? Harley Quinn's bat? Is that what you're talking about? That's Harley Quinn's bat, people. Jason, I'm looking for a good holster for my FN 510, but my ANR holster for my Beretta PX has been amazing, to be honest, and things disappear. Keep that one. Like I said, if you like it, get it. Carmine's here. What's up, Carmine? I hate those bumps too. Yeah, they suck. Those things are stupid. Comfort bumps. You're pushing on my fupa, dummies. I'm glad it came off. If it didn't, I'd be pissed. Nice, Dwayne. I love my Ulti clip. Yes, JJ. Ulti clips are bar none. Those are like everything that's coming out. Like these little waistband things and these special things that you wear around yourself. It's like, no, you dummy. Get an Ulti clip. These are the best. Like, when I take my rig off, I take it off right here. I just pull the whole thing off. I don't have to take this off. Like, take it off the quote-unquote belt. You know, this is the belt. Just take this off. You take the whole rig with you. This right here is the best thing ever made. This clip. That's why they're charging like $70 for these things. Fuck. Yeah. Let's see. Where is Tara? Yeah, where is Tara? Where is the Dancing Queen? A&R Shinobi Make Holder is surprisingly comfortable. I have to look that up, JJ. I don't think I've heard of them. Kirby says, Pete got the devil suit on today. Right? Because Devil's scared of me. He doesn't want those blades of chaos. You've seen what Kratos did to Hades, right? Moving on. Jimmy Swiggert passed away? Oh my. Who, Jimmy Swiggert? Thank you, Tim. But RIP to Jimmy Swiggert. Ron says, T-Rex Arms hates PSR because he gained around but doesn't realize he was the gayest of them all. Finally, Ron, someone that agrees with me. God, it feels good. People hate me when I say it. I don't like that guy. I really don't. That guy. I don't like him. Never liked him. Never supported him ever. Havoc says, I'm thinking about upgrading to a higher caliber than my SIG AR-15 recommendations. I wouldn't say it would be an upgrade. You're just getting a different caliber. Doesn't mean it's an upgrade. Each caliber has its intended purpose. So, what SIG do you have? The M400, I'm guessing, or I forgot which one it is. But they're nice. If you like the SIG, I mean, get an MPX. Fucking sweet roller, or not roller delay. It has the short stroke piston in it. Second only to the roller delay of an MP5. Yeah, okay, that's it. Says Tim. He said, I have sinned. Uh-oh. Valentine says, is that a staccato? Yes, there's a few staccatos up there. So Valentine, like and subscribe if you want to see him in action on my channel. I compete with that one right there. That one's kind of a carry staccato, but I don't carry it anymore. Jason says, I had a 10-core holster that had a bump and it made me so pissed. Yes, I can see that. Kermit says, that sounds pervy, that poop thing. Huh. I agree. Jason says, yeah, those Alexa bands ones are a joke. I understand if it's like a woman under a dress, but it's done for sportswear. I just think it's uncomfortable. I really do. I don't get it. But yeah, for a woman that's wearing a dress, maybe I could see that. But for even a woman not wearing a dress, unless it's a comfort thing for me. If it was comfortable, maybe. But for me, I'm not comfortable with it. It's just I'm getting fatter. I've gained 20 pounds. And even when I wasn't fatter, I don't like them. But if you like it, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I don't personally like them. They're uncomfortable. Carmen says, Pete, don't be a new junk bandit. Oh, what's that? I'm sorry, Carmen, I won't be. Not somebody says at SBN. Tim says, yeah, but won't your pants fall down using that? No. What you do is like when I wear my sweatpants. You tie your sweatpants, right? Well, if you don't tie your sweatpants, they'll fall down. But I tie my sweatpants. So I tie it. You have to tie your sweatpants or your shorts, your gym shorts. You can't just wear them because it's elastic. Tie them so they're a snug fit, and then you put that on, and it doesn't move anywhere. Michael says, what's up? What's up about time you're back? It's been about 7 days, I think. Yes, Michael, it's been about a week, right? I went on vacation. We drove a few states for the kids again. And then I had just a few days off. I was like, YouTube doesn't like me, and I had to take a break. Plus, I don't know why you guys get bored of me. People get bored. That's why there's always new generations of viewers. I always say, you'll see like people that started watching me when I first started doing this. You don't see them anymore, and then there'll be a wave. Like that chunk of people, 99% are no more. You don't see them ever. Once in a while, you'll see them come in here. 44 has been on since the beginning, I think. And there's people in here that have been in here long as well. But there's waves of people, and you get bored. So I thought I'd take a break. I don't know why you guys get bored of me. Let's see. Valentine says, I bought the Honey Badger, and it's so funny. Honey Badger is nice. It's a nice gun. I have the Sugar Weasel. So yeah, it's a nice gun. Carmen says, don't fall prey to hardware banditry. Like the belly band? Ron's laughing. Tim says, I mean, dude, not wrong. I think the whole T-Rex thing is a joke and some type of move to get more customers. I could care less for the company. I just don't like that guy that everyone loves. What's I forgot his name. Luke? Something? I don't know his name. If you're watching, I'm sorry I don't like you. I'm sorry. People don't like me. That's fine. I just don't like the guy. Jesus, I can't hit anything with my Beretta Vertex, and I don't know why. I'm good with my Glock, very good, and my 1911, but my 92 Vertex is just off. I don't know why, because it's one of my favorites. Are you shooting it in double single, like double action? I mean, with a heavy trigger pull, is it still inaccurate to you when you shoot it in the double action? It is a heavy trigger pull, but when you have that hammer cock back, it's a light trigger pull, and Berettas shoot a little different. It's a large grip, so however you are holding that gun, you do have to adjust because every gun's different. When people say, Oh, well, just put your pad of your finger on the trigger. Well, what happens if you can't reach it? What are you doing? You're adjusting your grip, right? Now you have less grip on the back. Every gun is different. So you just have to learn how you can shoot it accurately. Because how I hold it might be different than the way you hold it. But they are very fun guns. You just have to play with it a little more. Kermit says Thunderwear is best. Oh, I never heard of them either. Kermit says JJ, the Beretta has a different point of balance is why. Yeah, it's the weight of the gun, but it's also how he's holding it. Kermit says I have used several points of aim and I always hit so low even when supported. Any tips? Have you tried shooting it bench? Like both elbows on the bench and just pulling the trigger ever so slightly to see if it's not the gun? Because 99.9% of the time it is not the gun. But there is that 0.01% chance that it is the gun. So I would bench rest shoot it first. Take as much human error as you can out of it to see. Or have someone else shoot it and see how, if it's low. And are you shooting with an optic on it or no? The Vertex, does that take the optic? I think it does, right? I don't remember. Terrell says, you can't beat the price for an RXM. You can't. You get so much gun with the RXM. So much gun. Like, I don't think there's a gun out there where you get more than the RXM. By the way, I asked for mine back today. I was like, hey, you know, what are you doing? You know, are you okay with the gun? You know, how's it going? And he hasn't responded. When he responds and he says, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet, I'll be mail that shit back. Wow, Jason says, not fatter, thicker. Yes, thicker is better. Garvin says, yes, find the balance point with an unloaded Beretta. Team Quack says, what are talking about fat chicks, Peter? Uh-oh. No, not thicker chicks. What's up, Team Quack? Garvin says, Pete, model some dang old bikinis. I know I need to, right? Fly says, Papa Varega with your sweatpants won't fall down. Fly Fisher, what's up, brother? That's a good way to do it, too. It won't. It'll just, like, dangle on it. Jason says, never bored of you friend. Life just gets in the way sometimes. I try to say hi when I can, brother. Hey, yes, of course. I'm not faulting anyone. I'm just saying, you know, I get bored of people. I'm like, I don't want to watch you anymore. I still love you, but I don't want to watch you. Michael says, yeah, it happens. I only stick to 2 channels. Yours is Jimmy because you guys speak the truth. Thank you, Michael. You know, Michael, I saw you in Jiminy. I said something in my comment. We were talking earlier how Jiminy says, like I was telling you my comments weren't showing up, right? I said hi to you on there. I'm like, he's not going to say hi back to Pistol Pete? Michael, what the hell? And then that's when I knew for sure that my comments weren't showing up. Carmen says, Rukas. Peter Parker says, bro, Pete, bro, love for Iran. Hey, thank you. Love from the great United States of Brazil to Africa. Nerds with Guns is back. He says, welcome back, brother. Thank you, Nerds with Guns. Gummy says, hi, Peter Parker. Gage says, hey, Pistol Pete, how you doing today? We're doing. Holy shit, I'm behind. I am behind. JJ, have you tried changing out the grip? You can't really change out the grips on a Beretta. You can only change the side panels. Peter says, hi, Carmine. Well, is Ammo. Alchemist, he's here. What's up, brother? Tim says, not sure if will help. My 92 Vertex is like the 92X, and even city action, it feels very off. Like I said, 99.9% it's a shooter, but it seems like you can shoot your 1911 and your Glock just fine. So, it's just the way you're pulling the trigger. If that's not it, it's the gun. You know, Because like I said, I tell people every gun is different. They're not the same. You pull the trigger differently. So, but it's not shooting right or left, or just shooting low. Because then there's a difference there. Check lock grips. Carmen says, JJ, the point of balance umbrella is different. I have the original grips on, but I might get wrap around because it feels kind of slim, even though I don't have big hands. Oh. Tim says, JJ, lock grips has wrap around. Will be just the panels, unless the back changes, but I don't think the back changes because mine doesn't. JJ says, I'll play with the point of balance, how Carmen said, and try new grips as well. Tim. Scott! What's up, brother? Scotty Too Hottie. So, I would bench rest shoot it first before you're changing all that shit. JJ, don't change all that stuff. Because when shooting a pistol, you should be able to shoot it in its stock formation, configuration, before changing anything. Changing anything to it is for your comfort. Accuracy will be changing for your finger, so, or your trigger. So just bench rest shoot it first to make sure the gun isn't actually off. Because if you're shooting low, even if it's a point of balance, if you bench rest shoot it, it should be accurate. Bench rest shoot it first, and then come back and tell you what happened. Tim's listen to Matt Speed. He knows way more. No, you guys know it's the same. I'm just saying. Carmen says Glocks all have a low. All have a low bar axis and optimal balance. Right, but that balance comes into play when you're double tapping or triple tapping. If you can hold the gun still, you'll be fine. I mean, you can hold the gun upside down, sideways, or shoot it with your pinky, and it'll be accurate. So just do that first. Trust me. JJ's Vertex dropped in early 2000. It was a precursor to 92X. Oh, okay. I'll try all the tips, guys. Thank you. I love this live because of all the help. That's what we're here for. Tim says, do we need to get a cargo vent and make a road trip to the next to get the RXM back? I want it back so bad. Like, I don't even care about the porting and the chunk port they're going to do to it. It's not worth a year wait. Okay, so this is what I sent it off because they were going to do the service for free. It's a company that was to do a service for free, and then in turn I showed up my channel. It's like free advertisement. But I don't know. I'm sick of it. I kind of want it back now. Because I don't even think they took it out of the box that I sent it in. You know? Nino Brown. I love it. By the way, New Jack City is the shit. I love that movie. So I love you, Nino Brown. He says, yo, bro, is that room locked up? Amazing room. It is locked up. Everything's locked up. And these guns go into a special safe. When I'm not here. If I'm here, if you want to get cooked, you know, okay, well, I have the Blades of Chaos. You know. JJ says, I'll never get bored of you in my basement. JJ, Carmen said, JJ, please let me know what your results are. Yes, we want to know. Avraj says, cool room, I love it. Thank you. Like and subscribe, people. If you're lurking, like and subscribe as well. Let's see. Carmen says, feedback is very important to me. It's very important to me as well. I like it when people come back and, you know, you guys were right. Thank you. I like that. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm helping you guys. Nino says, any recommendations for for how long a busy dad should spend dry firing? No, there's no recommendation for that. People will say, oh, do an hour, do 30 minutes. Well, what happens if you don't have freaking time? Do it as much as you can. If you have 5 minutes, do it 5 minutes. You know, it's not like it's like, oh, you have to do 30 minutes. You know, people that say that shit are stupid. No, you do as much as you can when you can. Let's see. Carmen says, while you watch television, it's a great time. Hey, so I do that. If I'm watching a TV show, I have a gun in my hand. And I'll be like, I'll be like presenting. And 3 will come up. What are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? Michael says, Level, I didn't see it. If not, I would have said hi back. Yep. I don't know if they told you. Jimmy said he doesn't know why your comments don't come out. Yeah, no. YT doesn't like me. It's YT. They're like, you like Jimmy show? Well, I'm gonna X you out. That's what YT did to me. So if you can relay it to Jiminy, tell him, ni hao from Pistol Pete. Tim says, yeah, I think it's the panel. Carmen says, cheaper than shooting live ammunition. B-Big says, what kind of gun is that behind you? On your right, on the bottom, the tiny one. On your right, on the bottom. Oh, that is a, what the fuck's it called? It's a 22. It's a Sterling 22. Sorry. Sterling 22 it was manufactured in 1974? I think. 1974. Jay says, yeah, I shoot my 92A1 Combat better than 92 Vertex. It has to be the gun. Just try it. Bench rest, shoot it first to make sure it's accurate. If it's accurate, then it's you. And not you as a problem, but you as not knowing how to shoot that gun. That's all it is. I can pretty much pick up any gun and shoot it well. But I've been doing it for so long. And I've shot so many different guns. And usually it'll take like a mag or two for me to figure out how the gun is reacting to how I shoot. So it is different for everybody. There's no like one way. Like I could tell you how I shoot and everything. Like we had this, well, this is off topic, but I had a conversation. I forgot who it was. Was it one of you guys that found it weird that I don't recommend those gas pedals as a gas pedal, but as a thumb rest? I call them a thumb rest. Some people call them thumb rest, some gas pedal. When you crank down on that thing, I don't recommend it. It's bad. And there's big YouTubers out there promoting these thumb rest gas pedals. Oh, you want to crank down on it. You want to crank down and stuff the muzzle flip. You crank down. Shut up. You want to crank down on that. You know what that does? It makes your anticipation of recoil worse. So if you're cranking down on that and then you anticipate that, now you're even going down even more, you dummy. Sorry. I'm attacking these giant YouTubers right now because I'm on one right now. Now, if you use it as a thumb rest or an index point, great. It's also great if you are one of those people that can't keep your support hand planted down. Say you're shooting, you have to, those people that shoot, and then every like 2 or 3 you have to adjust your grip, and then just constantly because they're losing their grip. Well, with that thumb thing, it helps keep the hand there. But when you crank down on it, those guys don't show their targets. They're dumb. The most important thing when shooting a gun isn't how flat you shoot it. It's the return to zero. That's the most important thing. Now, yes, if the flatter the gun, the faster it returns to zero. But don't input on the gun to make it return to zero faster, because you're gonna put input on the gun and it's gonna dip. That's me though. So let's see. Yeah, listen to Pete JJ. Balance says Carmine. Yes. Missed you, brother. Thank you. Hey Tim says Fly sub. Cashmere says, I remember when you ran down on that young boy Rimmet with the 22. Shh. Cashmere, did you like to subscribe as well? Jay says, in other news, I shot my first AK Z-Pap M92 and did great. for a noob up to 100 yards. Nice. That's a Z-Pap right here. Beautiful Zastava. This Cashapp says they made Richard dance naked before they shot him, man. And Timmy tried to talk down to Officer Perez about the incident. Hey, it happens. The Nothing Killer. I like the name. It says Mark IV is my favorite 22. I love mine too. Mine's right there. It doesn't look like a Mark IV anymore. Yeah, Mark IV is probably my favorite 22. Kermit says Beretta are inherently accurate. Really, the Ruger MK are all great. The 22 and 45, I love them both. I love them all. I love Ruger. Michael says, laugh a lot. I'll tell him, yeah, YouTube needs to stop messing with the gun channels. They have gas pedals for Glock. They do. I think it's better to call them thumb rests, but people think that you need an input on there. Inputs, the more input you put on a gun, the more likelihood you're going to have it deviate off path. Think about it. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you're shooting long range, you don't grip as hard. Well, let me start here. The purpose of a grip is your follow-up shot. Have you seen those people, or maybe my videos, where I'm shooting it like one-handed, or I'm shooting it, you know, like at 100 yards, I'm shooting it like upside down with my pinky or sideways, you know, and you're hitting those targets at like 100, 200 yards, even 10, 15 yards. It's easy because you're putting less input on the gun, meaning pressures. When you put more pressure on it, and if you don't put the opposing pressure, so like let's say I put pressure on the right side, but I don't put pressure on the left side, what's going to happen? It's going to shoot that way. Now, saying, oh, put 50% pressure here. No one knows that. You don't got that fucking a meter in your head at 50%. You don't have that. You just know by practice, by feel. Where am I going with this? Yeah, so the less input, the better when shooting distance. Now, when you're double tapping, triple tapping, and you're running around doing a course or whatever, yeah, you have to put input on that gun because you want to do the follow-up shot. You're not going to run around shooting with your pinky. I don't know why I ranted with that. What did Michael say? Gun tubers have gas pedals. Oh, I talked about the gas pedals. I think it was about the gas pedals. Yeah, so you're putting input. You're putting downward input on a gun that after a slide reciprocates back, what's it going to do? It's a slingshot forward. And if it's going forward and you're pushing down on that forward momentum, what's going to happen? It's going to dip more. So try using those gas pedals as a thumb rest, people. Trust me. If you're making it work pushing down, that means your support hand is pushing up. So you have that, you know, that yin and yang effect, you know. But the way I grip a gun is I do rely on the return to zero versus the flat. Even though in some of my videos the gun looks flat when I'm shooting it, I'm not doing that on purpose, I should say. I'm not putting input in to make it flat. Let's see. Kermit says the new Rugers have a simpler one-button takedown. They do. It's great. The Mark IV is, yep, so much easier. Big Boss says, I told people at my job I'm half Salvadorian, half Italian, and my new nickname is El Grisadorian. I like it, Big Boss. AZ, what's up, brother? Says, is Shadow Arms better than Glock? Shadow Arms. Shit. Oh, like the Shadow Systems, you mean? AZ? If you talk about Shadow Systems, I would say no. It's just a Gucci'd up Glock. They're great guns, but they're just done up already. So if you buy a Shadow Systems, there's no reason to do anything aesthetically to it because it's already done up. You just like that. Just wait, where's mine? Like that. All I did was change the trigger. You don't have to. You don't do anything to it. It's a beautiful gun the way it is. You'd be wasting your money. Carmen says your Italian side is your better half. At least he has a good half. Big Boss says I agree. I look white. Dodged a bullet. A guy who shots his airsoft? No, they're real. Big Boss says I wasn't joking. Carmen says, oh my effing god, fire! What's up, brother? Commentary is still the stream boss, by the way, people. When are we going to take him down? Out of all of these people, new people that came in here, you guys have not subscribed? I only see 2 people. 2 new people subscribed. Well, thank you to the new 2 people. Thank you to the 2 new people. Jaden says, I love my Z-Pap. I'm going to go all out for it. Yes, I love mine. So, I waited for a real smoking deal on it, and mine is bare wood. So this is the bare wood Zastava. So that wood is, there's nothing over that wood except for the previous owner's sweat. Gross. But whatever. So I'm thinking about getting some Zastava like 100th century anniversary grips or stock and foregrip, but I don't know yet. I might just keep the wood. Big B says, hey, what do you think about a green laser on a gun these days? Is it outdated? I don't know. I wouldn't say it's outdated. I don't use lasers. I guess there's nothing wrong with them. It's just not my forte. I use red dots, but I don't use lasers. But a lot of people that use lasers use them for a quick target acquisition. And if you need that, go for it. If people talk shit, F them. Who cares? Do what you want to do and what you like and what makes you a better shooter. Dr. Brule says, what are your thoughts on Talon grips? Dr. Brule, what do I think of? They're the best. Talon grips. Talon grips. Talon grips. Oh, you know what? Actually, not Talon grips. Handle it grips. I used to use Talon grips, but handle it grips go higher on some of the guns. So, like, if you get Talon grips for this, it'll stop, like, right here. And then where, for me, the most important part of a grip is the support hand, there's no tape there. So the handlets go all the way up. Like, I could get the grip and just get where this meat in my hand sits. That's all I need. I don't care about the rest of the gun. But it just feels good. I like aggressive grips. But yeah, they go up all the way. Whereas Talon, on most of their, if you do like a side-by-side, they'll stop like half an inch or an inch. They don't go all the way up, So if you think about those, I do, but I like the sandpaper ones, so. I don't like the moss grips. Pat says, howdy. What's up, Pat? Big B says, and by laser, I mean TH, the TL, the laser that comes out of the light. Yeah, it's a combo. They're like $300, I think. Nothing Killer says, yeah, you have to get to know the gun in rounds. Yeah, because everything is different. I keep my right hand looser and left hand firm grasp when I handle Pete. Yeah, you do, don't you? I've always noticed that. Coach says, yo, I just learned something. My mind is blown. We buy 37mm launchers through the mail legally. Yes. I'm getting a 37mm TAC 79 breaker on God. You also get to make your own rounds. Yeah, but I mean, if you went with like a actual round, I think you have to pay a tax stamp each round. But if you can make like, I just want to get one and just, yeah, boom. Ron says, you might feel fatigued, but it's not from the heat. You read the news every day about the crimes in the streets. You're tired of being shamed just because you're white? No. more feeling guilt because we're partying tonight. It's white boy summer. White boy wasted. Thank you, Ron. I like it. Am I invited? You gotta throw a dash of yellow in there. Kermit says, Pete, have you ever shot any of the Savage rifles? I have. They are incredibly good. They're incredibly good for the money. Carmine, I out of the box though, MOA, if you're putting the gun into like some kind of vise and you're doing it, the Tikas are the best out of the box for the price. So yeah, when I say that, like you get Tika, you can get like a $700-800 Tika, but a Savage will be, a few hundred less. So it depends on if you're just going to range having fun and shooting long range. Yeah, Savages are great. I don't think I have a Savage anymore. No, I have Tikas and Rugers for my long range, and then the custom built ARs I make. See, Pat says I'm 10 away from 50 subs and doing lives, but YT already shadowed me. Oh my god! And all I have is a photo posted, and they removed my subs already. I'm sorry, Pat. I'm sorry. Ron says 30 yards 0 on a rifle. It depends. What kind of rifle it is. If you're doing long range, I would go no less than 100 yards 0. But if you're doing like a AR-15 that is like your home defense weapon or something, 25 yards 0 is fine. But if it's a long range, I do 100 yards 0. Let's see. What optic, Ron, that matters? What caliber and rifle, says Pat. Commentator says, I'm invincible. I know. I love it. I want you to get defeated, though. It helps me out. The Nothing says, smash that like, y'all. Thank you, Nothing Killer. Thank you, Why Swing this one, dude. I love it. All right, here we go. Upright Tactical. Favorite superhero and why? I have always been an invisible person. I would be the Invisible Woman. Why? I think you know why. Have you guys seen what's that superhero movie that I keep talking about? The show where the heroes are actually bad. The Boys. Is it The Boys? I think it's called The Boys. In the first season, when that guy is the invisible guy, and he's always in places he shouldn't be. I'm sorry. I'll be invisible. Oh, man. Yeah, let's move on. I'll be invisible. Z-Pap needs more stain. I'm gonna buy different grips, Pat, for it. Or not grips, but furniture. Because I want to keep that one authentic the way it is. All right. So Stitch, because he has all the powers. Otherwise... If we thought about it, I would probably be fucking that dude in that new in Thunderbolts. I forget his name. That cosmic dude. Oh, he's not cosmic really. What's his name? I forgot. Kermit says the little dude in GoldenEye. He yelled, I'm invincible just before getting frozen to death. I don't remember that. I want to see that now. Handle grips are the best, says Upright. There you go. See that one. Handle. Kermit says, by the power of Numbskull. Pat says, I love handle it. Commentator says, what do you think about the Syntech rounds? P.S. I have a green laser on a Glock 47 G5 and an MK1 chassis. Better than Pete's chassis. MK1's awesome. Nothing wrong with the laser. I'm just saying I don't use them. Nothing wrong with them. Syntech rounds. The Federal Syntech are rounds for competition. Those are competition rounds. And they should only be shot out of a gun that's not ported or comped. If you're shooting it out of a port or comped gun, you're a retard. They're not made for that. That gunks up the compensator or ports to nobody's business. Just buy 147 round tips or something. It depends on the gun you're shooting. But I have some. I use them when I shoot. I used them when I shot my my CZ in competition. But they're expensive, and I don't shoot that gun much anymore because I'm using like comped guns when I go shoot now. So I don't want to mess them up. Carmine. Nothing's like Carmine. I like pack mirror grips. That sounds familiar. I have to look it up. I know that. I just can't think of that one. Handle grips makes you handle it better. Carmine says, that's what Tim says. Carmine says, I have a Savage Bolt Action 2.8 with the Accu trigger. Those Accu triggers are nice. They make a very, very nice trigger for real. Ron's laughing. Carmine says, but the Savage is a quick change barrel. They do. They do. There's things about the Savage that are sweet. I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying I have moved over to different ones. Bob says, homeboy, what up? What's up, Bob? Mother effing Smith. I'm trying to be PG right now, Bob. Carmine says, 100 yards is standard on rifles. I would say so. I would say 100 yards is. If you're shooting out like 2 miles, I think 100 is too. You have to go, 300 yards zero or something. I'm like, I have it on the wall now. My RPR, that one is that one's zeroed at 300 yards. Bob says my AR9 is zeroed at 76 yards. I liked it. I like the number. Jason says, I love my pack mirror grips on my Defender 1911. I'm gonna buy some for my full-size 1911 too. JD says, being invisible won't save you from me kidnapping you, Pete. No, it doesn't. But it does help me from being caught. Just think of all the banks I could, Hey, Pat says, inside job? Oh, yes. So, Pat, I watched, I think the first 2 or 3 episodes. It's actually paused on the TV. I was watching it because I expanded my gun room. So, this wall is further out now. I added 2 more panels. So, I was able to get more rifles up there. And then I was able to expand that wall. So, that wall will go out further tomorrow. And I'll put all of my stuff up, I think. I don't know. I have guns where they just sit in a undisclosed location for, it's time events. It's not, I wish a mother would event or FO event. It's time. Like, if you walk onto my lawn, like what happened the other day, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, it's time to get effed up. So yes, I don't know if I'm putting them out, but that show is awesome. It's like a Family Guy, but about other stuff, and they swear in it. So I was like, whoa, that's a good show. Pat says, that ray gun, yes. Where is it? I put it up there. Yes, you see it? I love it up there. No, Bob Stitch is the best. No, Bob Stitch is the best. JJ says, I shot my Smith & Wesson 5.7 up to 600 rounds, and I can't get over how flat it is. Yeah, that gun is awesome. And plus, it's a 5.7, Less recoil than a 9, and it's just expensive as shit. Little DJ, what's up, brother? He says, yo, what's up, bub? What's up, DJ? That says, JJ says, Pat, I'm more of an angle guy. Angle guy, says Carmi. He likes to lob the bullet. DJ says, you're delayed on my TV, but just right on my phone. Yeah, it's I don't know why that happens. Pat says, yeah, I side job is good and makes you question everything. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if it made me question everything, but it's pretty funny. It's actually a very funny show. Like, more people need to watch it. It's the new. It's a different type of Family Guy. So, if you haven't seen it, it's called Inside Job. It's a cartoon. It's funny, and they talk about government stuff. Angel is Stitch's girlfriend, the pink one. Who is Angel and Stitches? Side jobs, huh? Yo, sus level. Not side jobs. Inside job. DJ inside job. He's just kidding. Oh. Well, anyway, side jobs work too. I like side jobs, side missions, whatever you want to call it. They're all fun. It's all fun. Now, let's see how dirty YT's doing to me. I just want to see. I'm just curious. I want to get excited, but I'm not. Because every time someone subscribes, it takes 100 hit points off of the stream boss. And only 200 hit points have come off. That means 2 subscribers. Which I'm going to lose overnight anyways. So YT is very smart. They are definitely throttled me down. They're like, oh, you're going to gain 2? We're going to take away 4. Let's see. I don't want to know. You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to know. Because if I know, I get kind of... Oh, man, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to know. But, you know, I'm going to truck along. I am going to truck along. By the way, my YouTube channel is 2 years old now. Which is weird. You know what I did start doing this 2 years ago. 2 years I've been on. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. DJs, are we talking about Lilo and Stitch? See, that's what you kept getting. I don't know. Kermit says the truth is out there. Upright says, what gun are you interested in buying next? A JP5. I really need a JP5 in my life because I want to compete with it. You know, it's a competition gun. So I think that might be my next one is a JP5. I'm going to take the MP5 and go compete with it. MP5K, but it's just too small. I need an actual PCC, like a rifle. Other than that, if we're talking about handguns, I have a lot. Like, I do want that Nocturne, that CZ Nocturne. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, the Ross Martin. I got in contact with them. I really want the Ross Martin, but they're sold out everywhere and everywhere near me. Like, I want it. I don't want to, like, I want to go to the store and grab it. I don't want to be shipped to me or anything, or shipped to an FFL. So yeah, the Ross Martin RMC comp. It's the comp version. It's the one I'm shooting in the video. I really like that gun because it's different. I can't think of anything else. I'm kind of like spur of the moment. Like, I'll go out and I'll see a good deal. I'm like, okay, I'm buying that. That's coming home with Papa tonight. But I would say that the JP5 or a Ross Martin. Otherwise, you know, the really expensive guns, but I can't afford those right now. DJ says my internet is on my TV and not my phone. That's probably why it's just on time when I'm on my phone because I'm not connected to my Wi-Fi. Well, DJ, it's all good. Carmen says, cue up X-Files theme. Oh my God. Carmen, I'm not gonna lie. Not season 1, but every season after that, I was a Scully fan. I was in love with Scully. Not season 1 though. She was kind of ugly. But after that, it's like, whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. And I liked X-Files. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Congrats, Peters. Thank you, Tim. DJ says, I thought you've been YouTubing since 2008 or something. That's what it said last time I checked. That's how old the channel was. Like, I opened the channel in 2008. I put some stuff on there. It wasn't gun related. It was like a fart video and a video of my snake eating a rat. And I got banned for a little bit. And I was like, okay, well, this is stupid. I'm not going to do it no more. So then I stopped. And then I was like, well, I'm just going to use my old channel and change the name of it. And I changed the name, and I guess 2 years since I've been doing gun stuff. Jason says, what about an MP5K? I have one right there. That's MP5K. That is the gun. I've played with the other ones like the Kuna and the Century AP5K, and they're not the same. When you buy a clone, that's what it's a clone. And most of the time, clones are working. They're great. They work great. But just never better than the original. Just about half the price. And those people that buy a clone at a third or a quarter of the price are having buyer's pride. They don't want to be like, that gun's way better than mine. It's not way better, but it is better. It is. Yeah. Let's see. Not much, man. How's life? Says Tim. Pat says 26X. You need a fat 43X. Yeah, maybe. DJ says, okay, surviving. Just bored. Carmen says the Uzi SMG is more practical than HK MP5 SMG. I don't think so, Carmen. I really don't. But the Uzi SMG is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Young, Dumb, and Broke is real. Bob says there's a guy on FL Gun Trader who has a CZ P10F that's ported for sale or trade. He wants $450. That's awesome. I have MP40 if he wants. I got it for $250. I hate M&P shit ass guns. So I disagree. M&Ps are the shit. They're awesome. But if you don't like the gun, yeah, the CZ P10F and it's ported, I would trade it then. If you don't like the gun, you know, I can tell you it's an awesome gun and all this, and it's not going to change how you feel about it. So yeah, I would do it. Tim says, I'll check out my friend that owns a store about the Ross Martin you want. Yes, Tim, please. Upright says, if a zombie apocalypse broke out, what store would you hunker down at and why? It would be a store like a Shields or whatever store you have in your area that has firearms, clothing, food, and a lot of ammo. Those type of stores. 100%. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? DJ says, Tim, huh? Oh, to Pete? Says Tim. Carmen says, you have spoken the truth about Agent Scully. She has cute feet, big Pete. Whoa. Oh, you're a good dude. Nino Brown says, I've been slipping with dry fire. I'm a husband and a dad. So I need to be prepped and dangerous, but I've been tired with a toddler. What's your motivation for considering dry fire? My motivation for dry fire is my obsession with firearms. That's it. It's I love guns. Second only to my children and wife. I love guns. I'll marry them if I could. I am going to soon. But I just love guns, you know. And there's those times, you know, I have 3 kids, 4. if you count my oldest, but 3 young kids that, yeah, they take up a lot of my time. And you just have to find the time. But if you can't, you can't. You know, whatever. Just, you have a toddler, just keep the gun unloaded at a, you know, if you're watching TV, like Carmine said, that's what I do. If I'm watching TV, I'll have the gun. I'll practice the grip, or not practice, but maintain what I already know. Is, you know, just have to maintain it. DJ says, I know. King of Say says, hey Google, play "Love Is in the Air."
Got it. Love Is in the Air by John Paul Young.
Thank you.
Here it is on YouTube Music.
Thanks, Sim. What do you think about super safeties? I want one for my Z-Pep. I love them. They're awesome. If you don't have to mod it, they're great. If you have to mod it, just get an FRT. Who cares about the semi-auto? Who cares? I don't want to mod my gun. I want to be able to make it original again. So, an FRT that is just like a drop-in is what I prefer. But, yeah, I like them. This is a friend of mine I met through a coworker owns a gun store, about which is her husband. Laughing at the oh yeah, you told me, Tim. Carmen says, in their zombie apocalypse, get your katana and hunker down in their supermarket. Yes. Supermarket would be the best. But there's those stores, you know, that have, what are they, like those department stores, but they're like, they have everything. You know, I want everything, a little everything in there. But yeah, supermarket, yeah, 100%. Tim says, scratch about. What? Jason says, I wish they would have dropped a 26L, 19 slide and 26 frame. I know there's an adapter because I did it with my 33 with a 32 slide. Love it. They probably will do one. JJ. Bob says, it's the magazine disconnect that ruins the M&P for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. Not for everybody. But yeah, if you can get rid of it, Bob, and you get a gun you like, do it 1,000%. Pat says, 43X, P365, or M&P if you could only choose one. Oh. You talking about like the M&P Shield? Oh, they're all great guns. They are. Wait, Pat. Are you talking about not modifiable? Or can I do whatever I want with the gun? Because if I can, it's a 365. If I can't, it's going to be the Shield. So, but I've owned all 3 of them. I don't have the Shield anymore. And 43X, I don't have that anymore. I have the 48 though, so I kind of have a 43X, just a longer one, and I still have my 365s. There's a Pat supervisory. They do, my brother. What's up, brother? How have you been? Pat says, JJ, 19 slides slaps right onto the 26. Jerome. Love is in there. Thank you, Aaron. Hey Google, stop music. Carly says, well, in my humble experience, HNK is their sexy swimsuit girl, but the Uzi, if it does jam, you just you click that button and rip off the top, and its wheels are stripped down. Yes, I agree with you 100% on that. But for me, it's the Uzi does jam compared to the HK. They're just proven. It's a proven gun. You know, it's proven time and time again. SWAT still uses it. And a lot of military across the world use it. And when you put an FRT in that thing, I mean, because that gun right there isn't it isn't changed for civilian use except for its trigger, for not being full auto. Everything's exactly the same. So you put an FRT in it. Now it is back to its original form. Man, I want an FRT for that gun so bad. But I do love the Uzis. I don't know. I should have a video where I'm shooting a full auto one. And I love them. They're fucking sweet. They are. Uzis are fucking sweet. Supervisor says, I am an official LLC. Supervisor Solutions LLC, a firearms training company. Wow. Brother, can I work for you? I would love to work for you. Jesus, Shields is cool, but so overpriced. Ammo deals go crazy. I got a 5.7 SS18 for $20, only 50. Wow. I don't shop at Shields much, but I go there and I'm like, oh, I love this place. Oh, I love this place. It has like everything. Even the food stand or the food thing that's downstairs usually in my Shields. I love it. So good. DJ says hi. What's up, DJ? Ron says, I can feel it coming in air tonight, and it smells like bleach for some reason. Uh-oh. Ron. Hey, we're alive, so shh. No. DJ says, Desert says, JJ, I have a source of American Eagle 5x20 $4.99 for 50 rounds. That's not bad either. What was that price? American Eagle is good ammunition, says Carmine. Reload too. Tactical Llama says, what's up, Petey Pete? What's going on, Tactical Llama? What's going on, brother? DJ, what's the source, Deserts? DJ says, see you later, man. Much love and God bless. You too, DJ. Supervisor says, Pete, it would be an honor. See? How much do you pay an hour? Curry says, I was issued an HK MP5 for official use. That was the only time I got to shoot them, but the Uzi SMG is still my personal favorite. Yeah, and we all like different guns. I love the Uzi. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't even know why we're talking about the comparison right now, but I do love my MP5. I had the regular one. I like the small one. I don't know why. I just like it. Something about it just tickles my fancy. DJ, I appreciate the edit of our picture together. Thank you and good night. Hey, do you like that, DJ? I thought you'd like it. That was awesome. Jesus, I think for AKSS, you only need to mod for 3 selector option. Yeah, I don't even want to mod it. I've been looking, JJ. I don't want to do that. I just want to stick the new springs in and be like, FRG time. Llama says, Fly says $69 an hour or no deal. I like that number. Fly, thank you very much. Yeah. What do you say, Duma, brother? Send me my app. He says, yes, I love it. 100. Gang, gang. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to go to work for supervisory. He said 69. I'm down. Let's do it. What do I got to do? What do I got to train people on? How to fart? We got it. DJ says, got to go get some stuff done and sleep. Sorry, I can't see it. It's all good, DJ. Go get your stuff done. Yeah, I have stuff to do too, but I'm going to do it tomorrow because I am tired and lazy. I don't even know if I'm going to put the rest of the walls up. I think I'm just going to leave it. Like, I'm expanding the wall for, I don't know. Does anybody have the Vortex Razor? The 1 to 10? Wondering if anyone has that optic. The one that's like $2,500 or 26 or 27. I forgot how much that thing is. It's like crazy expensive for that optic. Does anybody have it? Gary says, I was sadly disappointed with many llamas except the 380 ACP versions. Oh, Carmen, where did you serve again? I forgot. JJ says, dang, Desert Armory, don't hold back the source for the 5.7. DJ says, love you, bro. Gang, gang. Hey, you too, brother. Fly says, Pete, the Visible Man with those farts is diabolical. Thank you. See? And I would still walk up to you and stare you in the eyes, and you couldn't see me. You would just smell me. The Arms Room says, hey, bro, love the setup. Thank you, Arms Room. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Do you have a channel? I'll subscribe right back to you, brother. We're trying to gain subscribers, and YT doesn't like me. They don't like me. Whoa. You have a friggin' nice arsenal, brother. I need to get at this dude's level. 100%. Arms Rooms, everyone's just saluting. I like it. Well, I'm going to subscribe to Arms Room anyways. Even if he doesn't subscribe to me. You know, because it helps everybody, right? Let's see. Carmen says, Pete is now officially known as Sneaky Pete, der fart man. I like the Sneaky Pete, yeah. Just imagine if you had... Wait, did you guys watch Fantastic Four? Her power in that was cool. It was cool. I like the movie. I like the movie a lot. If you guys haven't seen the new Fantastic Four, I actually liked it. Like, I was like, wow. But they did kind of dumb down Galactus. Like, power-wise. JJ says, what are your favorite rifle red dots? My friends tell me to go EOTech for my Z-Pap, but I like how aim points look. Go with what you like aesthetically, JJ. Aim point is awesome. They are awesome. They these, you can put this on your Z-Pap. I was thinking about putting this on mine. That's why it's sitting here. They're fucking sweet. EOTechs are great too, but they're more if you're not gonna do the night vision thing with them, it's kind of like you're getting it for the holographic sight. So if you like that grainy holographic look, they're awesome too in that way. If you use like a magnifier though, then it does take that that thing and to kind of make it bigger. It's really weird. I don't think I have an EOTech. No, I have one left. I have the one that everyone has, the big one, not the 512, not that one that takes AA's, the smaller one. But they're rugged too. So are the aim points. So you can't go wrong with either one, but they're just different. They have different purposes. I guess it depends which aim point you go with too. Because if I put an optic, like I put a Hollow Sun aims on it, I don't like it. It doesn't look right. It's square. You know, the optic is awesome, but it's a square optic on a gun that's nothing square. So it doesn't match. I feel like the aim point I was holding would be better match for it, but I don't know. I don't know yet what I want to put on there yet. I think an aim point would look better on there, or even maybe I throw an EOTech on there. I don't know. I'm not a EOTech guy though. That's all. Dylan says sup. What's up, Dylan? Arms says thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. Just sub. Thank you, Arms Room. Thank you very much. Ni hao. JJ says Galactus was so cocked in the new Fantastic Four. Wait, what are you trying to say there? So, cock. What are you saying, JJ? Kirby says that's class. The Arms Rooms. That's class. The Arms. Yes, it is. Oh, he is. JJ says, I have zero experience behind either red dot, so I feel like going off aesthetics alone isn't the best thing. I do think they look better on AKs. Yes, but you have two optics that are equally good. You know, if you're going to something like aesthetically like a Amazon optic versus an EOTech, no, take the EOTech all day long. You know, but if you have two that are equally good, go with the one that you think looks better. Is what I'm saying. It's not like they're not in the same game. They're both optics that, you know, parts of the military uses. They're both rugged. They're made to be beat on. The EOTech probably more because it has that little shell around the optic. But the aim point is no slouch. Carmen says, I never used red dot. I have never used red dots, laser, or gun-mounted flashlights, red dot or optics. Whoa, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Cooked. Yes, you got it. Jason says, Kermit is old school shooter. Yes. You have too many failures with high tech in the field. Yeah, that's why you have backup sites. So tech does help. You know, it just does. But you have to have backup sites, especially if you're using it for a situation where you might need to use the weapon. Now, a lot of my guns, I don't have backups because I have they're range toys or competition pistols. The guns I use to defend my family have backups. They all have backups. And in certain situations, especially with pistols, you usually don't sit there and aim to dot. You point shoot. You know, you just you present and you shoot. It's just how it is. It's just your reaction. And if your presentation is on point, when you pick up that gun and put it to your face, you'll be on target before you even see the dot or the irons. But for military, they have backups. They all have backup. Jay says, yeah, my Army buddy just hated the 8 points because it's what he was given when he was enlisted and mentioned how looking down a tube was awkward. Yeah, I mean, everyone's different. I don't think looking down a tube is awkward because you don't see the tube. Or is he talking about like the length of it? You don't see that, really. You know, unless you're holding the gun wrong and you're seeing the side of the optic. So I guess I don't understand what he was talking about, but I like them both. I have an aim point. It's a really expensive aim point setup, that 3-1. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, that setup is awesome. I like it. I am a flashlight. Siri, play Google, play Alexis, play Right. Carmen says, yep. AZ says, Yoda vibes. Really? Am I like Yoda? Jesus, I am drawn to the aim point because the one I'm looking at has a quick release lever, I believe. Those are nice too. Yeah, they are nice. I think no matter how much I love an optic, if it doesn't look nice on the gun, I'm not going to do it. Because there'll be a counterpart that's equally as good and look aesthetically pleasing on the gun. I'm sorry, I'm Gucci like that. I am. I'm sorry. Carmen says, I like the word redundancy, but backup is fine. There you go. AZ says, I went to Tombstone, Arizona. That place is haunted. Oh. That's scary. AZ, tell me more. JD says he felt like it obstructed his vision more, but I do think you should see the optic when aiming at red dot. When aiming at red dot? Huh. Shouldn't. Okay. I JJ was like, what? Arizona is haunted in general. They have good gun laws, though. I'm not gonna lie. Easy says the spirits didn't like me. What happened? JJ says, nah, AZ is awesome. I love it. Love it here. See? Great gun laws, right? Desert. Carmen says, Tombstone Pizza is not haunted. See, Carmen, then you go off and say stuff like that. Now I want a Tombstone Pizza. God. I enjoy haunted places. I don't believe in ghosts. So for me, it's like, if it's haunted or not, I don't care. I'm not scared either way. There's other things I'm scared of. But haunted, I don't. No. Until I see something haunting, then I'll be like, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Pizza? Yeah, it is. JD says, Siri, play SPM versus LOS. JJ, you mean Google? Hey, Google, play SPM versus LOS. What is that?
All right, SPM versus Lost by SPM. Playing on YouTube Music.
What's that? Is this good or bad? I don't know. Thank you, JJ. Pat says Google. That's it. There you go.
I was raised on beans and rice, and if you shot up my crib, I wouldn't be surprised. Mama used to trip cause I fed the mice. I'm the one they sent home cause my head had lice. I'm the kid that lost my sanity. I'm the kid that had the toys with no batteries.
Whoa.
Mama sat me down for some serious talk.
AZ says, I went down Allen Street and I immediately got goosebumps for no reason. Kirby says spirits. It was 9 a.m. when I got there, says AZ. Kirby says, I have seen ghosts and spirits. Well, I haven't yet, thankfully. JJ says, I used to visit abandoned buildings so much as a teen. The scariest thing I encountered was crackheads. Right? Can you imagine walking down a haunted place or, you know, abandoned place and all of a sudden a crackhead jumps out and says, give me your money! Like, what the fuck? Tiger uppercut! What's up, Drop 'em? Says, hey, peeps and Pete. Dungeon says, Allen Street in Tombstone? I am like 30 minutes from there. Oh. Ah. Liz is Glock 3738. Liz, I don't know which calibers those are, but I would go with the Glock 34 for sure. JJ says, the gin getting to me tonight, Pete. Whatever it takes, Liz, says Drop 'em. Yes. Tyrone says, you said, hey, G, and my phone answered. Tyrone, that has happened so many times when I'll say it, and I'll be on speaker somewhere, and it'll play on someone else's stuff. It's hilarious, isn't it? Easy says, that's why I don't like your elves. Where are those things? Where are they? They're don't worry, they're not here, AZ. Don't worry. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I swear to God, I just got goosebumps. AZ, you're scaring me. Don't do this. Kermit says, Pete, I can send some ghosts and spirits your way if you like. No, Kermit, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. Thank you, though. Thank you very much. JJ says, one crackhead was trying so hard to get me. Wanted to go to the pizza, the point of Vegas. Luckily, there was 30 floors for us to explore. Well, did you push them down the stairs? What's up, Jess? This is Pistol Petey. How are you and the fam? We're doing good. We've had a good break, good vacation. Liz says 45 gap. Oh, well, the longer one. Steven says hello, Pistol Pete from the Demon Hole of Dearborn. What's up, Steven? JJ says, Liz, 45 gap is getting harder and harder to find every day. Then do that one. The one that's harder. Hey, Google, stop music. Get the one that's harder to find. Love Tombstone, great movie. That is a good movie. Where did y'all go? Where did you go all week, Pete? We went to 2 different states. And, yeah, we were only gone 4 days. But the other 3, like yesterday I didn't go on, and I didn't go on 2 days before. I was packing and getting everything ready. So, yeah, it was, I don't want to come back. I hate going on vacation because I never want to come back. I don't. Not coming back to here, but coming back, home. But I had to. All my babies were here. I don't know, JJ. The 45 gap cartridge is shorter than 45 ACP, but use a similar diameter bullet. Yeah, I didn't even know those existed. Glock has so many different and old numbers and stuff. I had no idea. I guess 45 ACP, so you can shoot it. Ammo is plentiful. Josh says, well, you can't go a wall on us like that. A wall like that. And then I was in line for these, I think it was go-karts. I was in line for go-karts somewhere. And I was like, this is a long line. So that's why I released some of those videos. I think that one that's making you dizzy drop is, I'm pretty sure I did that in line waiting for the go-karts. Sorry about that, brother. JJ says, Liz, if you like the ballistics, I say go for it. The rounds sound good for a shorter barrel, so the recoil isn't too bad. Liz says, I found some 45 gap for $2 a round. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm good on that. No, not for me. Tyrone's asking, what's the difference between 45 ACP and gap? Well, can you guys tell him? Because I don't know. I've never heard of 45 gap. Hand load, says Carmine. Tyrone 45 gap is same dimension, just shorter length. Oh. Think 9mm versus 380. Thank you. Now I know. 9mm versus 9mm short, 380 ACP. So it's a midget version of the 45 ACP. I'm sorry if you're a small person watching me. I don't mean anything behind it. I'm Oriental, so you can see why I say stuff like that. I lash out sometimes. Let's see. Drop says 9mm mag, JJ. Wow. Yeah. I'm getting a 357 next. Liz, that's awesome. I love 357. I gotta get some more of that ammo, by the way. I am running low. So, we need one more subscriber. Are there any lurkers here? Are you guys, anyone lurking? I don't think so. We need lurker. Liz is a subscriber, right? I swear Liz is a subscriber already. I won't ask Liz. Liz, if you're not, like and subscribe. I swear you are. Carol says, thanks, bro. Kermit says, 45 gap was designed to accommodate a 45 and a 9mm package. Thanks for making me laugh, says Liz. Liz, thanks for being a Pistol Peter. Jay says, Liz, I do the 357 first. I love that round. My G33 and 32 are so good to shoot. Luckily, I have a local ammo producer that makes them pretty cheap. Nice. I need one of those. Pat says, I'm lurking and working. Hey, I love it. Easy says, order ammo from Shields. Link. Zastava M83 357. Says Liz. Carmen says, brass is the biggest problem. Liz says, I'll sub for you. Thank you, Liz. Thank you very much. JJ says 357 SIG if that's what you're talking about, but if it's Magnum, they'll be sick. I don't own one yet. Job says he just got back from vacation. He ain't got no dough. No. None. Job, none. Dylan says, what do you think about Canic? I picked up the MC9 Prime yesterday. Most natural grip angle I've drawn. Sights lined up perfect for me. Got EPS carry and a TRL7 sub HLX coming with the Hilliker holster. I'm not familiar with the holster. But the gun's awesome. I have it up there somewhere. Where's my Prime, guys? Find it. There it is. I had the EPS on there, but I threw on the Gideon's counterpart. They have optic that's like the EPS, and I'm just testing it to see if it holds 0. But yeah, pretty much the same setup. I don't have a light on mine yet. I don't know if I'm gonna start carrying it or not. I have a lot of guns I'd rather carry after it, but I do like that gun. That gun's awesome. Liz says, no, I'm talking about 357 Magnum. Boy! Easy says, play some James Brown. I will for a super. Drop says, we love Canic, Dylan. Nothing better. Canic's good. Canic's a good company. Easy said, it's a man's world, James Brown. I feel good. It says Carmine. Drop says, looks at Pete. Gary says James Brown spends lots of time in jail. Yeah, I didn't know that. Jesus says, Pete, no parental advisory music? Nope. We play whatever you guys want. Just like you just did. Carmen says, because he felt good. So good. Bush Love says, what is a boss? Me. Bush Love. Carmen says, it was illegal. A leather boss. What is that? You guys scare me sometimes. A little bit. Jason says, I want a since there was a 67 so badly, I'll definitely be my first revolver. Did I have a 6? I had a 6.86? Forget their numbers. But yeah. Easy says, give the elves away, but don't burn them. Wait. Easy, what's wrong with the elves? What, you don't like my Chucky elf or my Pennywise? They protect me. See, when we talked about the elves, I get goosebumps. Are they alive? Ron says, I guess there's a 357 maximum, but it's like a 350 legend. Yeah, there's calibers out there I don't even know about. So yeah, you guys are training me on this stuff. 627 is the 8-shot 357 shorty revolver. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not had that one then. I forgot what is a 44. I had the 44. Carmine says Maxim. I like Maxim. He says no, those Christmas bastards you have. Excuse my French. Wait. They love you, AZ. They're like over there saying, where's AZ? Where's AZ? This is Pete. Yeah, did you know Smith & Wesson has a lever action 45 Colt? Yes. It is the... Isn't that the model 1894? Or 1854 or something? I forgot what they call it. For around 15. Yes. I do because I've held it. So when I was like really, really talking about getting a lever, that was one of the ones on the list. I was like, how can I go wrong with a Smith? And it was black and silver. I think the one I was looking at. It's still on the list. It's on the back burner, but it's still there. But it kind of moved further down the list because of that judge circuit. I love that gun. My birthday's coming up too, by the way. Did it feel good? I liked it. I didn't shoot it though. I was just messing around with it. I have not shot that gun yet, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, 1500. I was like, I don't know. It looks nice, really nice. Ron says 454 Casull can shoot 45 LC, but nobody chambers them anymore. Wow, you guys, I didn't know that either. No idea. Okay, how long have I been on? See, when my foot starts to go numb, it's like I've been on I've been on for 2 hours. Yeah, my butt cheek's getting numb. That would have hurt bad, Ron, in 454. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Have you guys seen that tri-folding shotgun with the pistol grip? The thing's like this big. And the guy went like this, and it went, and it folded 3 times to a full size, probably maybe a 16 or 18 inch pistol grip shotgun. If you guys have seen that, what is that called? I want to know. Easy says, amazing wall. I love doing stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I expanded it. Now when people ask what's my favorite rifle, I can be like, oh, that one. You know, I can show more. But yeah, I gotta. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't find a lower to one of my rifles. Where is it? This one. So if you were watching me in the beginning, I had a gun called Megatron, an AR-15 that I put together that shot like a JP. People were amazed with it, and I got rid of Megatron, but I kept the other half. I called it Megatron because it was silver and black, and it basically transformed because I had a different upper for it that I would just switch around for long range or whatever. But yeah, Megatron's right here still. I still have it. It just never goes out because I can't find the new lower I made for it. I can't find it. Oh. Liz says, want to shoot a 454? Not me, Liz. Well, I would once. 454 Casull, what, out of a pistol? Like a revolver? Yes. They're very fun. Just not all day long fun. It's like, nah, my arms are jello. Ron says 460 rolling, I want to try. I swear I've shot that before, but maybe not. I don't remember. You were a Star Wars fan? Awesome. Yes. Where do you see Star Wars? You see Star Wars somewhere. I don't know what you saw. But yes, I'm a huge... I have a giant toy collection. But I don't have a room for it anymore because I have a gun room now. I thought you knew that, AZ. Yeah, I am a huge Star Wars fan. I even have Darth Maul tattooed on my arm. Revolver, says Liz. Yes. I've shot, yes, I have shot out of like a 10-inch barrel, I think it is, 10 or 12-inch barrel. Yeah, shoot, yeah, it kicks. I'm talking rifle. So Job's talking rifle, Liz is talking revolver. Let's get on the same page here, people. Jay says, Poo Poo Pete, what's up, Jay? Dylan says, did you go buy a torque wrench to put your optics on properly, or you just make sure it's tight? I have a torque wrench. Most optics, most are torqued at 15 pounds per inch. 15 feet pounds per inch. Well, how do you say it? 15 pounds inch. 15 inch pounds? It's set at 15. It just, because I live life dangerously, I do sometimes go 16 or 17. Eek. Jesus, who's your favorite Jedi? Mace Windu. Other than that, I don't like Jedi. I'm a Sith. I am a Sith at heart. I have, yeah, see, I have it tattooed on my arm right here. You guys ever seen Darth Maul, huh? I am a Sith at heart. I'm sorry. I'm an evil man. I present myself as a nice, loving, Oriental man, but no, I am a Sith. That's why I always have black and red on. I should put my lightsabers up. I have lightsabers too. Yeah, I should. And again, I don't know what you saw that was Star Wars in here. Was it the Mandalorian mask? It must have been the Mandalorian mask over there. Have you seen my... I have videos where I'm shooting in with the Mandalorian mask on. Daisy says, Jay, don't you ever disrespect this. Oh, drops his revolver. I'd probably break my wrist again. Drop, don't do it. If you already broke your wrist once, and yeah, you can't do it again. I thought I hit myself in the forehead. It wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. It's just, it's not pleasurable to shoot it often. Let's see. Revolver, I probably, no. Liz says it's a 2-inch barrel, 454. No, see that's just crazy talk. Liz, now you're talking crazy. The bullet is like 2 inches long. Easy said, I got spirits following me. I'll send them on to you. Easy, nah, I'm good. I mean, I'm good, you know. I don't need, like, Yoda and Anakin coming over here in spirit form. I don't care for them. Now, if it was, like, the Emperor or, you know, just better people. Darth Maul, you know. Yeah. Jay says, nice tattoo. Thank you, Jay. JJ says, I'm more of an Anakin guy. To be honest, typical, I know, but at least I'm not an OB game. There's nothing wrong with Anakin when he's evil. No, I just like Star Wars. But I am not a in anything. I don't know. Ever since I was little, I've never been like with the good guys. I guess for some reason my heart is always set on evil, like the bad guys, like He-Man. I love Skeletor, you know, and there'll be the one-offs. Like I love the Hulk, so he's a good guy. There'll be the one-offs I like. For Transformers, it's like obviously Megatron, but you know, who do I like for good guys on them? See, you have to think about it as bad, isn't it? Grimlock. I like Grimlock, you know? I think that's it. But yeah, I do gravitate towards the heel. Like watching wrestling. I was always like the heels. I'm sorry, I don't know why. This is so, is it important? Question mark. I don't want to take it to someone. Guess I gotta go to Harvard. It is important, because those are made for that, like a specific torque. If you do too loose, well, you're gonna lose an optic, or you're gonna lose you lose a screw. If you go too tight, you run the risk of stripping the screw. If you strip that screw, it's a bitch to get out. Like sometimes you might have to take it in or drill it out. Because when you buy the cheap optics, they don't come with good screws. They come with cheap screws. Steel isn't steel. It's how it's, you know, what it's made of. It's not always the same. That's why you get screws that strip and some that don't, you know, when you get the better ones. So, and I would do the torque wrench. You can get a cheap one on Amazon for like $20, and it'll be fine. And blue Loctite it. Put a dab of blue, just a dab of blue Loctite. If you want to drench it, you can. And make sure you wait 24 hours for it to cure. 1000%, I'm a believer in that and advocator now. Why do you ask? Because I've gone through it where screws have backed out, optics have gone flying. You don't want to do that. Just do the precautions. I need to find some grub. Drop, stop. I did too. Oh God. JJ, what? Hey Google, play Una Manana by Jose Jose. Hey Google, play Una Manana by Jose Jose.
Una Mañana by Jose Jose Shore.
I got it.
On YouTube Music.
I got it. Thank you, JJ, once again. Una Manana. Says pronunciation. I got lucky on that one. This is when he turned evil is my favorite part. Him being OP as a Jedi and Sith is what made me like him more. Yes, I did like that part. I like Revenge of the Sith. I thought it was great. I got so into comics as a kid. Yes, I was really into comics too. I guess I've always liked Superman. If I think about it, I don't like the people I just didn't care for them. Like even Lobo, I was like, And he didn't tickle my fancy. Lex Luthor was like, oh, human that doesn't like him. Like if I was Superman, I would cook you. Lex Luthor would, no. You get lasered in half. I would fuck you up. I'm sorry. If I was Superman, I'd fuck everybody up. Tyrone says G.I. Joe Destro. Destro was the arms dealer. Yeah, he was awesome. I am a Cobra Commander guy. He was kind of a little bitch. Right. But him, how he looks. Like, have you guys seen the videos where I shoot as Cobra Commander? I have videos where I'm shooting as Cobra Commander. I have the helmet right there. And the outfit is right behind you. I have the whole outfit. I wear the whole outfit. I put the helmet on and I go and I shoot as Cobra Commander. I'm going to do it soon again. I don't do it until it's hot out because I really can't. You can see out of that mask, but it's not the same. It's a little blurry. So, yeah. I'll do it again because it was my old videos. Like when I first started doing YouTube, I was trying to get people to get hooked in so they would watch. Like, oh, wow, look at Cobra Commander shooting a real gun. With Mandalorian shooting a real gun, you know, stuff like that. But I'll do it again for you guys. Grimlock is so sick. I like Sideswipe, though. That's the only... Sideswipe he was cool. He never had a big part, though. You know, Lamborghini, you know, yeah, sweet. But for some reason, he never had a big part. Do you collect comic cards, JJ? Comic cards? Comic books? JJ says, yeah, there's different grades to steel depending on their heat treatment and strength. Yes, exactly. Hey, Google, stop music. Right. And you usually get better ones with better optics, usually. But even with the good ones, you can still strip them. That's why I use a torque wrench. Job says, I would totally collect cartoon cards. I miss my Samurai cartoons very, very much. I do too. Like, kids would never know the joy of Saturday. Like, their joy is like, oh, we don't have school. Oh my God. It was the best. It was like, Mom, shut up! Cartoons are on. Nerd says, you need to pack a punch that ray gun. You need to pack a punch that ray gun in the wall, right? Where'd I put it? Yeah. It's awesome. That's actually a flamethrower. Oh, it's a lighter, but the flame comes out like 6 inches. I would show you, but they would probably think it's a real gun and I'd get banned. Let's see. Samurai cartoons are such a nostalgic memory. I know. Right? And I don't know why they don't do it again. Because don't they have cartoons still? They have to have something. Like, what is on Saturdays now? Is there no cartoons? I don't know. Because all I hear is YouTube. Now I'm going to find out. Absolutely, says Drop. No, he was a Pontiac Solstice. Sideswipe was? Who was the red Lamborghini? I thought that was Sideswipe. Jesus says, Sideswipe getting ripped in half broke my child heart. Oh, you're talking about the actual movie where he gets ripped in half. Let's see. Job says, I'd get up at 4 a.m. to watch them all. Yeah. Nerd says, is that a Glock pill? Yes. Nerds, don't you know about this? I have a 357 too. Let's see. Job says, yeah. Nerd says, I need one of them. He's got 2. Yeah, I got them on Amazon. If you just put gun pillow, when I got those are the only ones that they had. So, if they have different ones, let me know. I like sitting on them. I'm usually sitting on them. JJ says, yes, in the cartoon he was a Lambo, and the movie he was a... Okay, that's what I thought. You almost like screwed me up there. Yeah, yeah. I was a kid during the movies, so that's what I was for to say. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a... So when he got... when Megatron ripped him in half. I'm sorry. That was so good to me. Poor guy, though. It was good. However, they could have made those. So what was cool is those movies where, and it was just one movie. They never capitalized on. But the Bumblebee movie was fucking awesome. Just the beginning, when they had that war on Cybertron, and at the end, the very end, when you saw Optimus as the 80s semi, whatever that box semi is called. That was awesome. I thought they were going to make more after that, but they didn't. Fuck you. Fucking retards. Easy, I'm getting older, thinking about carrying in a fanny pack. No, I do. Easy. I mean, not the actual fanny pack, but, like the 945 or something like that. I carry mine like that now. Most of the time. Because I'm lazy. I just grab my Glock, stick it in the bag, and I go. Like, all vacation, I had that fanny pack. It was awesome because I had the fanny pack on. It's like the in thing right now. So, a lot of times people think, oh, there's a gun in there. Well, most people don't know because they're carrying fanny packs, like actual fanny packs. So, 3 put her little wallet in the front pocket. And I'd open up the wallet, and here's the money. But, lo and behold, there's a Glock there. Nerd says, I have a chubby M16 pillow on Amazon now. They have... Oh, okay. John says, a rifle pillow I want. Yeah, is it long or is it small? And the Glock one, but selling no revolver pillow. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same company, but it... I mean, they feel like it looks like the same material and color. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a brand here. Nope, Spot Clean only. Spot Clean. Yeah, they're from the same company. So whoever made this Glock one If it's exact, they did this one a while back. AZ says, check out Ammo AZ. They sell Stormtrooper ARs and shotguns. Ask for Murphy. Ammo AZ. I don't want to. I thought about buying a Stormtrooper AR a long time ago. Because I think it's funny. Maybe, do they have a website, AZ? The Mack truck. No, a Freightliner, sorry. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that one. Bullseye says, good night, fam. Much love. Meow. Hey, Ben. Meow to you. Anytime I see a fanny pack, I assume it's a gun for real. Because we know that. You know, JJ, we know that as gun people. But people that don't know about guns be like, wow, he has a fanny pack. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that aren't gun people. They don't know shit about guns. So they had no idea there's a gun in there. But yeah, I assume there's a gun in it when I see it. Just like you. I'm like, oh, there's a gun in there. And then he'll open it all the way, and then he pulls out his little gay stuff. I'm like, oh, you... Nerd says, it's like a chibi version of an M17 level out. It's short and stubby. JJ says, it's time. It's time! It is, when you have one of those. You know, you can draw so fast. And, like, when you're in a state where you wear jackets, when it's cold out in those seasons, you draw. It's right there. It's like you're not lifting up your big ass parka, and you know, it's just, it's convenient. I have grown to love it. I didn't like it at first. It was like weird. It's like, got this thing here, I got this fucking thing running on my chest, and I'm walking around. I'm like, God, this is so annoying. Now I like it. Let's see. Nerd says M16 I meant, not M17. I figured. Pat says, Ben, salute. I need a fanny. JJ says, hey Google, play Walking a Dream, Empire of the Sun. Hey Google, play Walking on a Dream by Empire of the Sun.
Alright, Walking on a Dream by Empire of the Sun. Here it is on YouTube Music.
Thank you once again. Thank you, JJ. Pat says, Pete, you need to contact Hold Up Displays. They're giving gun tubers gun walls. Pat, what? Who is this? Pat, can you Instagram that to me? I'm curious on what this is now. Desert says www. It's just sounds like something JJ would listen to. I like it. Pat says, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna look that one. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna open up Instagram and see what we're talking about. How do you know they're giving gun tubers walls? Do I have to tear down part of my wall? Maybe I'll make that side a wall. Or like, hey, gun tubers. Or Hold Up Displays. Can you make it look better than what I got? I need a lot of panels. We'll see. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I could have like a mag wall. You know, have a wall just full of mags. Because my ammo safe, it's so dirty now. There's mags everywhere. It's just ugly. Because Because I have all my mags, when you open a door, on a magnet. So every single mag is magnetized. But yeah, I have to get more magnets, and there's no more room in that safe. It's too small now. Nerd says, ugh, I gotta work in like 6 hours. Better get some sleeps. Have a good night, brother. Hey, you too, Nerds with Guns. Thank you so much for staying. Am I subscribed to Nerds? Oh my god, I'm not. Shit. I'm sorry, Nerds. I'm a subscriber now. Damn, I forgot. Bro, that's a sick-ass Desert Eagle. Now he's making me wish I had my Desert Eagle. He has some funny looking shit in here. He has a video that says, I don't know, I'm bored at the range. Alright, I'm gonna watch some of these. That's cool. Okay. Well, I'm a subscriber to Nerds with Guns now too. Pat says, yeah, they have a very interactive website, and what's your Insta? I can't find it. Shit, I don't know. He goes, never mind. Thank you, Pat. Nerd says, appreciate it, bro. America! Love it. Do you guys see my flag? I put it differently now. Now it's just hanging right there. I thought it looked better on the pink. I don't know. Oh. It's getting to a point where I'm gonna have to get sleep from now on. My middle child, or I guess my oldest son, is going to middle school, and boy, am I scared. Hey Google, stop music. He's going to middle school, and I'm terrified because I just found out that he's being bullied by a group of kids. And he tells me that he's been avoiding them. I'm like, son, that's no way to live. You don't avoid these motherfuckers. What are their names? Daddy would take care of it. We're not live right now, aren't we? That's all I'm going to say about that. This live will be erased. Shit. Shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, but he's going to middle school, so I hope it works out. Otherwise, I'll be a hall monitor there, and I'll keep an eye on him. Jesus says, I was bullied too in Milford Coup. What's that? Middle school? Middle school. AZ says, you need a coffee? I'll grab you a mug from Tombstone next time I go there. Please do so. I'll take it. I'll take it, AZ. I wouldn't mind living there. Not in a haunted place, quote unquote, but in Arizona. It'd be like a culture shock for me because it'd be different, you know. But somewhere where I get some land, I go to my backyard and just shoot. You know, I can make my own tracks, my own courses, and targets that are running around, doing all that stuff. I don't have to go and pay and shoot these targets that are up. I just go train and make videos and have fun, like some of these other people that are outside all the time. Pat says, so yeah, they're helping gun tubers with gun displays. I sent you the website. If you scroll to the bottom, there's industry section. That's for you, not me. That's for you, not me. Gotcha. Okay. Shit. They're not gonna want to help me. They'd be like, oh, what are we gonna send this guy? Jason says, it's easy to think back on it now, but as a kid back then, that's a big thing. Right. Huge. I'm going to be a hall monitor for my son. I'm gonna make sure he does not get bullied. Or I'll have to like volunteer. Like, yeah, I'm gonna volunteer every freaking day. I'm gonna follow that Oriental kid around. Because I like him. Pat says they want to help even smaller channels and they help out Arms Room too. Who's Arms Room? Is Arms Room the guy that was just here? He has like 60,000 subscribers? That's Arms Room, right? Okay. Well, helping him out would make sense because he has 60,000 subscribers. So that's more advertising. However, I will try and get something from them. And maybe I can like be like, hey, don't look at my YouTube channel. I need wall panels. I'll put the panels like in front of me. And I'll have like a 360 gun room. That'd be cool. Let's see. Yes. And you can mention his name, Cody, from the Arms Room and get a bigger discount. Oh, they're selling you it. Oh, so they're they're discounting it. Gotcha. JJ says, is the oldest one the one with the sick mohawk? No, that's my youngest. He's my baby. He's the youngest of all the children. The middle one comes in here sometimes. He has a voice lower than mine. You might think that another man is in the room. Be like, hey, Dad. What the? I mean, when did your voice become lower than mine? I don't have a low voice. He's like, hey, Dad, can we get something to eat at McDonald's? Huh? Stop talking like that. You're only 12. It doesn't make sense. Pat says 260 safe room. Right. Then put your phone on a spinner for 360 live stream. And like have it continually moving. Or just walking in a circle. You have 2 more walls I can fill up. Like an insane discount though. Okay. It has to be insane. I thought it was free. I should go to it right now. Okay, wait, hold on. I'll go to it right now. We're not busy right now. Let's see. Jason says, I was about to crash out from Mohawk, bro. Pete gets scared when that deep voice comes in. Dad. like another man is in the house. What the fuck, man? Pat says no fun. The Insta360 cam for lives. We viewers can move the screen around based on which way our phone is facing. Upright says, is that a Goldbrand 92? Yes, Upright Tactical, it is. But it's a clone. It's a clone. It's a Gearsan Beretta. But yeah, it's all gold. 10 karat. I don't like shooting that gun. But it does get a lot of looks, and I've even had offers. I'm going to give you $1,000 for it right now. I'm like, no, it's discontinued. Okay, so this place is called, let's see, so, what is it called again? Damn it, now I gotta scroll back up. Hold up displays, okay. I swear, I thought you told me about this a while ago, or someone did. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that's not a good deal. Okay, hold up displays. Oh, okay, I remember this place. Yeah, that's just freaking crazy, Pat. Like, 500 is nuts for just a little piece of the wall. Like, this room, the way it's set up would cost me, I don't know, like 10 grand? Yeah, I've been here. I've been here. Like, it would have to be like 90% off. I don't know who told me about this. Was it you? Let's see. Request of service member pricing. Request of industry pricing. Okay. Let's do it. Pistol Pete Worldwide at Gmail. Wait, what? Oh, I don't want to make an account. Come on. Please sign in, create an account to request industry pricing. Okay. Oh, I gotta do this later. Oh my god, they want all this info. Fuck. I'll do it later. Claim your free gun rack. Learn how. But it says, I'm saying if he has all 4 walls full of guns, that would make a sweet live stream like he used to do the guns on the spinner. Pat says, hold up. Oh, has a very interactive website to build a custom wall. Hold up displays, talk to them, and get the deals. Get the deal that's pricing for me. That's stupid, but I get it. Laugh aloud. Talk to them and get the deal that's pricing for me. Pat, you want this deal? Like, if I can get this on a discount, you want it? I'll do that for you. Like, you pay for it and ship to you. Yeah, I can do that. Wait, they're gonna be like, but you have to do a video with the wall. I don't know where it went. I guess, yeah, I could do that. But isn't that wall, isn't it cheap to build yourself? I've seen people make a wall like that with that the slate wall themselves. It's cool. It's cool. I like the no, I don't have that many. I like the racks you get with it and stuff, but I like how the guns kind of sit outwards versus against the wall. But it looks different. If I did something like that, you guys seeing the guns would look weird because you would see it from, well, maybe not. Yeah, this is some tactical shit, though. This is like, you open a room and you're just ready to go. It was stolen. It was on my doorstep and it was gone. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on what the price would be. I'll ask them. They have so many options. Okay, I'll play with it. I think when I first went to the site a while ago, I decided not to do anything with it because I saw the pricing on the first few. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not going to work out. So I think that's what turned me off of it. Sometimes I wish I would have went with the slate wall, but then it wouldn't be me. You know, it wouldn't be the black and red. Click the little 3 dots top left and see the billing options. Okay, hold on. Wall mounts, discounts, freestanding accessories, gun walls. Build your own. Uh-oh. Launch builder. Oh, man. Oh. I see what you're talking about now. This is like, they got white. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do, oh my god, 240 inches. I'll play with it later and see see how much I can hit myself. Jason, good night, Pete, and good night, rest of the homies in the chat. Good night, JJ. And with that, I think I'm gonna go too. I've been on for over 2 hours. I can't feel my feet. I gotta go. Plus I gotta see what my babies are doing. It's really quiet upstairs. I think they're sleeping, but I gotta make sure. Yeah, and I'm gonna probably clean up more. I got 2 more walls to stick up. I just don't know where I'm gonna put them. I don't know what I want to do with this. I got 2 more walls to fuck with now. Little man better know he has all of us now have his back to bully back those lames for real. I tell him, I'm like, he has cousins that are ready to go to bat, you know, because they're ghetto. There's no other way to say it. They're ghetto. They want a reason. Even if they're close to my son, they just want a reason. Well, here's your reason. Let's go get them. So yeah. Yeah, stay safe and stay strapped. Hashtag build the wall. I like it. All right, guys. I should be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do my everyday stream. I'm gonna keep it at about 2 hours from now on. And yeah, I gotta get You know what? I'm gonna leave you guys. I gotta go order magnets and stick more mags on the wall. Should I put mags on the wall too? No. See, I have them in a safe right now. In a wall on the door. So you open it, it's just full of mags. And there's that little heat thing in there so it doesn't cause corrosion or whatever. I'm not sure. All right, guys. Let's see. I grew up in ghetto school, so I know the feeling. Says JJ by y'all. Blossom Pistol Pete, the perfect person to watch late nights. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave right now. Oh, you caught me too late. I'm sorry. Blossom John, please like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow. I stream every day. Almost. That might be too busy. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, no, okay. All right, guys, I love you all. Like Pat says, stay strapped, stay safe. Hold on, let me get this all off. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. So peace out. Hold on, let me end the stream like that.